Hello everyone, welcome. Oh my god, I see so many people. And can everybody hear me? Just wave if y'all hear me. Wave. Hi Instagram and Facebook. Welcome back to Live Open Conversation with your favorite host, Antonio, every week on Wednesday at 8 p.m. with amazing topics for all to have a conversation about. I'm not here to send the wrong message or to give the wrong impression. We are raising the voice, opening up conversation, giving hope back to the community, talking about real issues across the globe. Hello everyone, thank you for those that made it in. Hello. Today's topic, we are talking about bullying. And I get kind of emotional when it comes down to this topic. This is part 2. Couple months ago, I did do this topic, and it was a very, very hectic topic. A lot of people was into it. Hello, everyone. I know everybody's coming. How y'all all doing today? I just want to say that, you know, as a day like today, I feel my mother's presence. I feel the presence that she has. I woke up this morning even more determined to do this live show, you know, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that continues to support me, that continues to push me to continue doing my live show. And I'm thankful for everyone. You know, as you know, that I lost my mom about almost 2 months ago, and yes, it's been a very hard situation to live with. But you know, with you guys gonna continue pushing me forward and making this all happen for you guys. I'm just excited that I could come back with great topics. I have a load of topics this coming month. For the rest of the month, so y'all all need to stay tuned. Y'all need to lock yourself in and stop playing games, because you know, I know there's people out there that needs a voice, that needs someone to speak for them on behalf of the things that's happening in this world. You know, sometimes we are going through so many different things. We sometimes don't have that outlet. We have no support. So it is kind of hard. Hello everyone. For those that continues coming back in, welcome back to Live Open Conversation. You know, I just did a little introduction. I just want to say thank you to everyone that continues coming in. I will answer any questions at the end of the show. The last 15 minutes will be you need your own show. Yes, definitely I do need my own show. That's why I'm doing live. To help those that are in need. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back once again. Welcome to Live Open Conversation. I am your host, Antonio. It's been an honor. I've been going on a year doing live show. I'm grateful. Like I said before, I'm grateful. Just to say that I am outside. Thank you to Villain Smoke Shop for letting me use their patio to do the live show from. I see so much love on here. Thank you so much. I love you guys. You know, I'm gonna get a little emotional, maybe start crying. I'm blessed to have you guys be my greatest support. Well, today's topic is about bullying. You know, people that don't know me, and people that do know me, some of them don't know that I went through an experience in life, and I went through a bullying experience. And you know, thank you to certain people that stood up for me. Thank you to many people that stood by my side and raised that voice for me, you know. And this is why, you know, I'm dedicating myself to this topic so much, because of the simple fact that I struggled with a lot of things when I was growing up. You know I said this before, I struggled with a mute disability. You know, a lot of people was bullying me about the way I talked when I did start talking. and the way I started doing things, the way things started happening when I was coming up as an adult, as a child. Yes, I know, I did have a break. I'm sorry I have to say that. A lot of people don't know, I did take a 2-month break, and I'm back stronger than ever. So, there's no doubt about that. I'm stronger than ever, with this live topic. So I was struggling with people making fun of me. People saying things that wasn't appropriate to say to someone. And first of all, what I really want to tackle today, it's about talking about what's happening in your household as a parent, as family members, as you raising kids. This is what I want to target. These are the issues that I want to go about, because a lot of people say no, it doesn't start inside the household. Well, guess what? It actually starts in the household. And that's the sad part, because as parents, we're supposed to be encouraging and motivating our children to be the best kids that they can be in the future, and not have them get discouraged for how they look, how they feel, who they are, what they're all about. We shouldn't be making our kids, hi everyone, I know. I don't want to stop. I don't want to be rude. Hello everyone. I see so many people. I'm on Facebook and Instagram, so bear with me. Any questions that you have, please hold them to the end, the last 15 minutes of the show. I will answer all your questions to the best of my abilities. So please bear with me. Let me get through my topic, and we can get this on and popping. Okay? So back to the family factor of being bullied, because sometimes this happens in your household, and you need to be encouraging your children in regards of who they are, what they are, and how they feel and what they feel. So one thing I can say, what causes bullying and family factors are poor supervision, lack of warmth, because first of all, lack of warmth, that's a big powerful thing to go through. Lack of warmth is, when parents are not giving that love and that support to their children, so that's the lack of warmth that's really there. Molding of aggression at home, parents to parent or parent to child. Sometimes we don't realize as parents we're arguing with our spouses or our partners in front of our children, and people don't realize that that's actually hurting our children in regards of who they're going to be in the future. People need to understand that children observe all that. Children takes count of what's happening in their household. We as adults and as parents, we need to make sure that we're not saying something outside of the norm and making our children feel unwanted or unloved, or anything that's gonna make them feel like that discouragement. There's no support, there's so many things that we have to make sure that we're doing, especially when it's coming down to our children, because we're not realizing that we're hurting not just ourselves, but we're hurting our children. Or older siblings bullying the younger siblings. People don't realize that when your older child is bullying the younger child, or just a sibling in general is bullying another child and another sibling in the family, it becomes very dreadful. People don't realize that what you say out of your mouth sometimes can affect how these kids grow up to be. And that's sad. And that's the sad part about it. You got to make sure that your kids love each other and support each other no matter what. No matter what circumstances it is, they're going to stand up to them, you know, and stand up to the fact of what's actually taking place in your household. Because remember, everything happens in your household. Remember that. People say, no, that doesn't happen in my household. Stop with the bull and be straight up. It happens in everybody's household. If your kids is saying something bad, oh, you don't have this, oh, you don't have that, or whatever the case may be, people don't realize that you're actually hurting these kids, you know, with what they're saying. Witnessing a spouse battering. This is where I go back to the parents. You know, domestic violence is another topic that I will be talking about later on. But domestic violence and a husband abusing a woman, a spouse, or the woman verbally abusing the spouse, you know, it goes either or it goes, you know. People need to realize that, you know, these things starts in the beginning of your household. So what makes you think that it's okay if their child grows up to do half of the things that you taught them to do? You did it in your household, so you basically made them, giving them that privilege to go do these things, you know? So just, we need to have common sense to how we go doing things. Give me a second. This topic is really good right now. Hello, everyone. I know everyone is still coming in. Hello. Welcome to Live Open Conversation. Once again, I thank you for being part of this great journey that I'm on. And this is the life story that I'm sharing with everyone. This is something that I want everyone to be part of, you know. So this is not just healing me, but this is healing many of us that's out there, that's struggling, that has a kid that's in the same predicament and the same situations. You know, we need to make a difference in this world. We can't continue living life in the past from what our ancestors used to do and how they wanted to treat us. We can't continue that. What makes you think these new generations are going to be good enough for the future? If we continue to act the same way our ancestors used to act, if we continue doing the same thing that our family continued to do, you know, we need to start making and start putting a stop to this as of now. As of now. Topic is so good. I do have another causes someone to bully. This is the opposite. It causes someone to bully someone else. Family issues. The bully could have parents who treat them like nothing, which causes them to lash out on others. That's a great point right there. A very great point. A very great point. You know, people don't realize that what you say to your kid, they can be going to school, they can be in the public, and behind your back, they're doing something that they're not even supposed to be doing. And you know what? You can't blame your kid for that action that they have taken. You got to blame yourself. Because you know what? You got to make the change in your household. You got to be the one to make a difference. You know? If you don't put the stop, what makes you think people is going to put the stop on it? Hello, everyone. I know everyone is still coming in. Hello. Being in power. Most people like being in power, and bullying is a way for some to feel that. Some people feel that it's okay to have control of the situation or whatever the issue can be, and they tend to want to always bully people. You know? Sorry, I'm outside. I hope everyone is able to hear me. You know, I'm just outside. It's pretty loud out here. It's 8 o'clock at night, and I think everyone is want to be part of this conversation. First of all, nobody has power over nobody. Okay? Second of all, Who gives people the right to tell others to discourage them, and instead of motivating them and pushing them to the full potential of who they can be? This is why we have so many issues nowadays, with politics, with religion, with everyone. Hi, sexy boo. Sorry, I'm just trying to wave at everybody as they come in. So people don't have power to be making fun of other people. At the end of the day, nobody has no powers, because we are here. We have a privilege to live on this earth. We either make the best of it or don't make the best of it at all. That's how simple that is. Recognition for their behavior. Bullies may seem cool in school because they are in charge of everyone. No one will mess with them. And that's the problem too. When you teaches your kids certain things at home, certain kids feel like they can go to school and feel like they have control of everything that's happening in school, and nobody can't even say nothing to them. They want to be disrespectful to their to the teachers, to the staff itself. They want to roam around the hallways and think that is okay to be who they are, to bully other individuals with certain things. We as people, and that's the thing that I sometimes stay dumbfounded with some of the stuff. Some people don't really acknowledge when something is wrong. Some people don't really acknowledge that. We need to acknowledge that. People need to realize when you are wrong, you are wrong. And some people are like, oh, my kid is so good. Oh my God. He and she, they give me good grades. Da, da, da. But guess what? I go scroll through their report cards and they have F running down through their report cards. So what they're doing, they're being a fantastic kid in school? No, they're not being no fantastic kid in school. Okay, they failing. That's what the F stands for. They failing their classes. They ain't doing no homework. They so worried about the next person, how they look and how they feel, and what they all about, if they're gay or they're bisexual or they dress like a girl or they dress like a boy and this and that. They're so caught up on that they don't even got focus on school and on their education. So what makes you think that it's okay for a kid to think that they have power over everybody? People don't have power over nobody. People need to realize and get it together. I was a victim of bullying. And I stand here for all those individuals that struggles every day. Every day that struggles with bullying. It's not okay for a kid to go to school and feel like mom and dad don't love them. Mom and dad treat them like shit. Excuse my language, because I might have kids on this live. I do apologize, but it's getting a little intense in here. It's getting really warm. So I'm here to be that voice, to stand up for those people that thinks it's okay to bully someone else. And you know what? I'm putting a stop to that as of today. It's sickening how parents can sit here and think that it's okay for their kids to do what they do. Let your kid be a kid, but first of all, show them manners, morals, and respect. I don't know where the respect has gone to. People talk about respect, but when I come across these people, certain people, these people don't even have no respect. Of course their kids is gonna come out to be exactly like them. It's sad. It's really sad. Bullying is a man-made issue. It is all about one's ego. They have to look good for everyone. It is a fear of being a loser. And you know what? Those are the ones that are losers. The ones that are bullying other individuals. And this happens not just at home. This happens in school. This happens in the public. This happens at work. This happens everywhere. Everywhere. Some people can't even stand up for their own self because they're afraid if someone is going to get fired. They're afraid if someone is going to come attack them in the parking lot. They're afraid for their life. because the people think that it's okay to bully someone else. And these people are living a life in fear. This is why we have a lot of suicidal, happening in this world. Because people don't realize that people are hurting other individuals. And these people get locked in their room, okay, of fear, of hate within themselves. Because someone else put that in them. Why is it that we're doing all this to these individuals? I sometimes have to be a bully to a bully, just for they don't have to bully me. And and that's so sad. That is really sad that I have to say that. That I have to sometimes be a bully to bully someone down and make them feel worse because of the simple fact that they was making me feel like crap. Do you know how some of these people feel? Have you got into their shoes to make yourself feel the same way they felt? No. People, wake up. Y'all need to smell the coffee. Y'all need to realize what's really happening in this world. This is happening every day. Make sure that your kids are being loved. Make sure that your kids are being motivated. Make sure that they are being inspired. You cannot continue a life to make sure that these things are happening when you're treating your own kid like crap. It's sad to say. It's sad to say. And this comes from a man-made. This is an issue that's man-made. This was created through us humans, through us, the human race. And it's sad. It's really sad. And I want to always target that everything happens in your household. If you don't take control of what's happening in your household, what makes you think that there's going to be control later on the outside of the world? You think that it's okay for people to be walking around, bullying other individuals, especially people that have a handicap disability? Do you know how sad and how ignorant your children, people in general, look? When you make fun of someone that has a handicap disability, that is the most saddest. That is the most saddest thing. And why I'm saying that, because towards the end of my mother's death, my mother's feet was amputated, and people used to laugh like if it was a funny thing to laugh. And the most saddest thing that I needed to stand up and say, what is it that you're laughing about? Because I want to laugh too. I want to laugh. And it's sad that there's people out here that want to be as normal as just regular people in this world, and they over here making fun of them. That is sad. That is sad. That is sick. That's insane. People need to grow up and need to realize what you're doing is messed up. Start making a difference in this world. Stop sitting on your little behind and think that things are going to get fixed if you don't start fixing them as of now. That's how simple that is. The topic is about bullying. We're 25 minutes in. Just welcome everyone. I know that everyone is still coming in. I'm grateful for everyone that continues to support and to show their love. I just want to say thank you. I'm to be honest with you, I woke up today and I was just nervous but excited, because I know that my mother is right now standing over me. My mother is giving me the strength to carry on with my live show. My mother's doing what I need to do to continue moving forward with this live show. This is not to help me, but to help each and every one of you guys. And if without you guys, I'm nobody. That's how simple that is. Without you guys, I'm nobody. And best believe, yes, I will have a live show. I will have my own talk show. You continue with me, you will be in the riches with me, just like that. That's how simple, because you know what? I take care of those that takes care of me as well. I have to really say this real quick. Jennifer, said bullying is targeting kids younger and younger every day, and it's scary. Let me tell you something real quick. I needed to read that because of the simple fact that it's happening every day. I see younger and younger kids. I go to a daycare and I see kids bullying on other kids because they're black, because they're a girl, because they're a boy. The way they talk, the way they dress, the way they walk, the way they... Everything. I'm telling you, everything. And it's happening younger and younger and younger. And what's happening here is that people want to have all these damn kids, right? They want to have all these damn kids. I'm not saying not to have your kids, but you know what? You have to show love and support to each and every of your kids. Doesn't matter how you go about doing it, but you need to make sure that that love and that warmth is there. You know, calling your child names, you know, disrespecting them as a person and as a child and as your blood, for you to say some stuff like that, that's sickening. So true. My son had a situation in school with bullying. He was only 7 years old because of his skin color. And you know what? That's happening every day. Every day people are being targeted because of their skin color. And that's the saddest part. The saddest part. People are being targeted because of their skin color. Do you know how many, people right now, the biracial that there is right now on planet Earth, everybody is mixed. But guess what? Everybody's going to be the same color in the future. So being white ain't gonna be an option anymore. Being black ain't gonna be an option anymore, because everybody's gonna have the same skin color. That's why, because everybody has mixed up their races somehow, some way. That's what's going on here. Exactly. There is parents that act ghetto. That is totally right. A lot of parents act so ghetto in front of your kids and ratchet and all this and all that cute stuff. No, that's not cute. That's not cute, because guess what? Your kids are going to act just like you. You know, there was always a saying that said, look at the mother before you look at the kids, because the kids are going to look like their mother in the future. That's exactly how that goes. You act ghetto, guess what? Your kid is going to act ghetto. You don't work, guess what? Your kids ain't going to work in the future. You don't put responsibilities and plant responsibilities to your children, well, guess what? They're going to be nobody in the future. That's how simple that is. And this is why a lot of people bullies, because there's those that act ghetto and ratchet, that it's okay for people that's actually trying to survive and do the right thing and do what they need to do what life is all about. How you call it? They want to sit here and bring that voice down. They want to come and discourage them in regards of who they are. You know, first of all, I don't believe in hate anymore. I don't even believe in hate anymore, because that's old-fashioned already. Hate is now out of the topic. You know, people feel like it's okay to discourage someone else because they're not on that level that person is on. That's what's happening here. Give me a second. Okay, I can't see this. Okay, they want their kids to be tough and not allow them to be vulnerable and tell them that they're being... You know, it's okay to have your kid act tough. I mean, not act. You know, be somewhat tough. It's okay. But what's not okay, when parents are teaching them this, for them to disrespect others, you know? And that's the sad part. A lot of people think it's okay to motivate your children to do something that they're not. Sometimes your kid is just a loner. They don't want to be bothered with nobody. They don't want to be tackled with the group or other individuals at school or whatever the case may be. So it is what it is. So at the end of the day, we need to always encourage our children and show them respect and morals. Show them respect and morals, because what makes you think that your kid is going to be a good kid growing up? And do you think it's okay for you to discourage your child and for them to go out into the real world and do the same exact thing that you taught them? Do you think it's okay? Because personally, I don't think it's okay. Wow. You guys got this live. I don't even got this live at all. You guys got this popping. I'm looking at everything on the screens, and I don't know how I'm multitasking. But quickly. We have physical, we have verbal, we have social, and we have cyber. They're all part of the same category of bullying, if you really want to get down and dirty with it. Physical, it could be hurting someone's body or possessions by kicking, spitting, making rude hand gestures, or something verbal. It could be about, it could be like saying or writing mean things, teasing, name calling. Or it could be something social. It could be hurting someone's reputations or relationships. I see this a lot. I see a lot of my friends that I can't even consider friends anymore because of the simple fact that they want to, instead of us working together, they want to hurt everybody in the group. They want to talk bad about this person and talk bad about that person and talk about this and talk about that. No. Why we're not working together to make a difference in this world? Leaving someone out on a conversation on purpose is sad. People feel that. I thank God that I feel energy and I know when something's good or when something is bad. I can feel that energy like there's no tomorrow. I feel that. And I can feel when something is not right. I do have to read this because someone said something really good. My son is very sensitive. Some people always say he needs to toughen up. Others say he is a mama's boy, but I'm happy when everyone he stays with and teachers say he is very respectful and always helps. So now I just always tell him it's okay to be the way he is. He doesn't have to be rough nor be mean. He can be nice, and who cares what others say. Exactly. That is very true. It's okay if your son is not tough. All of us are not tough. We are all different. That's the best part of life, that God made us all differently. This is why there's no perfect world. This is why we live in an imperfect world, for we can create a perfection of this world, and make things better. Make things better for not just only for us, but for everyone around us. Hello everyone, I know people still coming in. Sorry, the bugs are eating me up. We're outside, so so people don't realize those things, and it gets me a little agitated when it comes down to certain things, to certain kids. I am actually right now I'm working with the public schools to do an assembly for at least an hour in the schools of Florida right now, to see if I can be a public speaker and talk about bullying and help kids come down to the take that edge off of them, and make them feel like, they are somebody, because at the end of the day, they are somebody. And sometimes these people that are being bullied are sometimes the people that are the most successful in this world. And that's the sad part, because the one that bullied are the ones that are sitting at home with a whole bunch of kids, are at home with living on welfare, living off the government, living off all this extra stuff, smoking a whole lot of pot. Not saying anything about pot, because I smoke it myself. But you know what? I'm successful. I am who I am. I do what I gotta do. But that doesn't make me who I am. So at the end of the day, people think that it's okay to go ahead and bully someone. And cyber. I love this because I see this every day on social media. Damn. I know y'all heard that music. This is Florida for y'all. Cyberbullying normally takes place using electronic technology, meaning sending mean text messages or emails, spreading rumors via email and social networking sites, or sharing embarrassing pictures, videos, websites, or making a fake profile. Let me tell you something. I see this every single day on social media. Every day I see this on social media. Stop trying to target your suspect. I'm gonna say it like that. Stop targeting your suspect or your victim or whoever you're trying to target through social media. Be a real person and go up to the person and be like, hey, what is the issue that we have? We don't have to have a fight. We don't have to go in the ring and kill ourselves. But you know what? Let's be like humans and let's talk it out. Because that's the thing. I see this every day on social media. Every day. Every day. I cannot kid you. I see this every day on social media. People bullying other individuals. And guess what? I gotta put my 2 cents sometimes. I always have to put my 2 cents because at the end of the day, it's wrong for you to go on social media and think that it's okay to go on social media to embarrass somebody, to spread a rumor about somebody. But guess what? Always remember, karma is a bitch. And guess what? It will come after you. It will come after you. Let me tell you, it will come after you. So people, be careful what you put on social media. Because guess what? I'm on social media every day. Okay? I'm on social media every single day. There's not 1 minute that I'm not on social media. And I'm observing everybody's posts. Yes, I like your stuff. I hit that like on everybody's post. I want y'all to know that I'm on it. I'm on everybody's crap. So people be like, oh no, I don't be doing none of that crazy stuff. I don't be posting. Well, guess what? I seen that shit. I seen it and I even commented. Or I like your post. So I seen it. Now I'm sending you a DM on the side. The crazy thing is adults are the worst with cyberbullying. Exactly. That is very true. Adults are the worst ones with cyberbullying. And that's where kids get it from. Because you wanna give your son or your daughter a brand new iPhone that costs about $1,000. You wanna give them all these expensive electronics at the age of 10, and they think they going to school, they cool, they rolling up. But guess what? They're learning the same thing that you're doing. When you want to go ahead and post something up and be like, oh, I want to talk about this bitch age. I'm mad at this person because she slept with my man. Well, guess what? Take care of your man and nobody won't be sleeping with him. So what is the use of you trying to cyberbully somebody on here? Hi. I know everyone is coming on. It's still coming on. So definitely, people, we need to have eyes open. We need to educate our children. Yes, it's okay if your kid is soft. It's okay if Yes, I know I'm Aggie, and it's okay, you know. But what I'm trying to do here is trying to cross my point. Bullies are just people really looking to be loved. That is very true. There is people sometimes that are just trying to be loved by individuals, and they think that it's okay to bully someone, and it's not okay, because what happens is it's happening in your household. Now they're bullying other individuals because they're seeking attention, because that's what people is doing. They're seeking attention. That's exactly what they're doing. They're seeking attention. I do want to pledge something. It says, the pledge to end bullying. I pledge, I believe that everyone has the right to live in a community where they feel safe, included, valued, and accepted, regardless of difference. I pledge to be respectful of others and stand up against bullying whenever and wherever I see it. So guess what, guys? I see something happening on social media. I see some of my friends. I don't even care if it's a celebrity. I'm saying something, because you know what? When it's not right, it's not right. That's how simple that is. And everybody sometimes, I remember growing up in a neighborhood where everybody used to be like, I'm going to whip you up behind, da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to go get your mom. And everybody was part of your kids. Everybody was part of. But now everybody feels like they're scared, like, oh no, I can't say nothing to that child because their mother might come and beat the crap out of me. You know? It happens. It happens. This happens every single day. Every single day. You know? And it's sad that, you know, so many people, you know, are experiencing these things. That are experiencing all these many things. I know if anybody has questions, the conversation is open for questions. So if you have a question, y'all need to say something, spit it out. I know I read through some stuff before. And you have, I remember growing up, my mom's friends were to be respected. Now you can't say shit to no one. That's the problem, that everybody's always having this guard up, feeling like they can't say anything to anyone. Everyone feel like they're trapped in their own mind. Can't even see this. And that's another thing too. A lot of parents being afraid to hit their children. Okay, I understand that you don't have to beat your children, but you need to put some discipline in your children. You need to show them some respect. You need to show them some manners. What happened to that? You know? Because I don't believe that you have to hit a child. But you know what? And the Bible says, guess what? If you need to give them a little butt whooping, it's okay. It's okay, because it's just only a disciplinary thing that you're doing. That's about it. You know, you're not going to beat your child up to where they start bleeding out of their freaking nose and mouth and all over the damn place. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? My questions? F you that I spanked them. I'm sorry. I have kids on the line, so I cannot curse. What's the best way to discipline without hitting your child? Let me tell you something. I'm not going to say that my mother never hit me, because she hit me. But one thing that she used to do to us, she used to put us in a corner on our knees with our hands up, straight up. You can't even slouch down, none of that. That's a great technique. Take away a lot of their stuff that you gave them for Christmas. You know, all this electronics, take it away from them. Sometimes all this distraction takes away from your kids being your kids. You know, and that's the problem too. A little tap on her. I know that's right, a little tap on her. Yeah, este mundo está perdido porque no conocen a Dios. That's true. A lot of people don't know about God. And you know what? thank you for bringing that up, because there is a topic that I am going to be talking about, religion. And yeah, a lot of people may not accept what I'm going to be talking about on religion, but guess what? I'm going to be talking about it soon in the next couple weeks. Thank you for bringing that up. How far is too far? I mean, I don't have kids of my own, but you know, I observe a lot of people. I observe friends and family, how they treat their kids. And, you know, sometimes, you know, a little butt whooping is okay. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, take away their electronics. Take away their privileges. You know, remember, you got to kill them with kindness. Take away what's going to hurt them the most. Stop giving them the option to stay awake late night, playing on the games, and then they wake up in the morning, want to act all tough with you. No, that don't work like that, sweetheart. That don't work like that. Because let me tell you something. When I have kids, I know I'm going to be a strict parent. And I know, I know for a fact that my kids, just with my look and my tone of voice, my kids going to be like, freeze. Dad just spoke. So, you know, you got to know how far, you know, what's the limit to what you know your kids better than I do. So you should know exactly the limits to that. Yes, I believe in that the knees, my mom did. Let me tell you something, and I talk a lot to him, and I think he might be tired of me talking, but I don't stop. Let me tell you something. You don't have to stop talking. That's why you're a parent. That's why God gave you the privilege to have a child, for you to put them on the right track. Too many people make their kids their friend. Boom! That's a mistake. That is a mistake. Thank you for saying that. They prefer for their kid to like them than to respect them. That is a very great point right there. A very great point. A lot of people make a mistake of making their kids their friend. And guess what? They are your child, first of all. It's okay if you want to have a friendship with them. It's a difference. But at the end of the day, you are the parent and they respect you. That's how simple that is. Your kids are not your friends. Maybe when we get older, yes. But your kids are not your friends. Because you're still in the process of showing them disciplinary. You're still in the process of teaching them what's right and wrong. You know, and when you start, oh, let me smoke this joint with my son that's 13 years old. Let me drink this liquor. No, that doesn't work like that. Don't work like that. Let me tell you something. I'm on the same boat with you. Hate me now, love me later. Because they will understand. Let me tell you something. When I was growing up, I used to hate my mother. I used to hate her because I used to be like, oh my gosh, she always this and always that. But when I got older, I was like, wow, I can actually understand those things, you know? Download your cable remote onto your phone and lights out when the Wi-Fi from the cell. Yes. You hit your kids and they call the cops on their own parents. That's the problem. You know, that people, these kids nowadays think that it's okay to call the cops on their parents, you know, and say, oh, my mom hit me. Let me tell you something. I'm going to do exactly what my mom used to do to us. No te preocupes. I call them myself. For they could come pick you up, and it makes my life a whole lot easier. You want to be stuck in foster home? You want to be stuck with a whole bunch of people that ain't going to love you, that ain't going to worry about you, that ain't going to put clothes on your back, that ain't going to put food in your tummy? Well, guess what? I'm going to call them for you. That's how simple that's going to be. I'm going to make it very easy, very easy for you. You want to act up? Well, guess what? I'm going to act up too. I'm going to act ghetto just like you. You want to act like a fool in front of your friends? Well, I'm going to do it too. That's exactly how that goes. I know everybody's still coming in. Hello, everyone. The problem in these kids want to run their parents. And that's the problem. You know, that's where the issue of you wanting them to be your friend. Like, first of all, you are a parent before anything. They are not your friend. They're not your friend. You are the parent. You have control of what's actually taking place. That's how simple that is. And people don't realize that. People really don't realize that. That you are the parent. You have control of what's taking place in your household. You are the one that makes the rules. You are the one that makes the difference. Okay? When you say no, it's no. That means go to sleep and that's it. That's how it rolls. But you cannot be your kids' friends. You cannot think that it's okay to have your kids be your friend and try to disrespect you as a parent. Some of these kids don't respect their parents because they are the one raising their younger siblings, and that's another issue too. A lot of young kids are raising their own siblings. They are parents. They are the parents to their brothers and sisters, and that's the sad part. That's really the sad part of what's happening and what's taking place there. It's just, we as humans and as people, we need to make sure that we are not bullying our own kids, that we are making sure that our kids are not being bullied in school. We as people should be making sure that we're not getting bullied by other individuals out here, because that's the mistake that we have. We let a lot of things slide and a lot of things slide and a lot of things slide, and it keeps sliding and it's sliding, and you're like, oh no, she didn't really mean that, or he didn't mean that, all this and that. No, you don't know what was their true intentions behind that. So and that's important, for people. And a lot of people normally are being bullied because personality, the race, physical challenge, people, and that's what happens in a lot of these cases nowadays. That so many things is happening with these young kids because it starts in your household. If you don't make a difference in your household, what makes you think that your kids are gonna be survivors of the world? People need to really realize that this world is just getting worse and worse, and you need to protect yours. You need to set some morals. You need to set some rules. You need to be a parent first before you are a friend to them. It's okay to be lenient and to be cool and hip with them, but they better not cross that line. They better not cross that boundary. Some parents tag team with their kids and bully other kids. And that's another thing too. A lot of people, parents, be careful what you say. When a kid is doing the same thing that they're bullying another kid, don't sit there and try to, manipulate the situation or instigate the situation. That's an issue there. Let me tell you, that's a big issue. Some parents are old as hell and act like they're teenagers and have their teenage kids taking care of them. Let me tell you something. The world is cruel, and it's sad to say, but it's cruel, and a lot of things is happening. And if we don't start putting the stop now, what makes you think that there's going to be a stop later on in the future? Teach your kids, to be great people. Teach them to respect, to have morals, to reach goals. Empower them. Motivate them. Inspire them. Push them. Encourage. All these things, people need to do that. Forgetting how to install morals and manners. Stop being a 2018 parent. Too busy worrying about the latest phone, the latest Jordans. Give them life skills instead of teaching them how to fake flex. You couldn't even said it any better than that. That's the problem nowadays, that people want to get these expensive toys. I'm going to say toys because sneakers, I don't even own Jordans. If I did, it was a $40 pair of Jordans when I was a damn kid, and I wore them one time and gave them away. I personally don't like Jordans. I'm not gonna pay $200 for no Jordans. Guess what? You know, we cannot be buying our kids all these expensive gifts and then letting them step all over us. First of all, that doesn't work like that. Just because there's kids in school that's wearing that style sneaker, well, guess what? You're gonna wear K-Swiss. How about that one? You're gonna go get something from how you call it, from the flea market. How you like them sweet bananas? Or you're gonna get something from Payless, because you know what? I'm working on a budget. You know why? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna keep growing and growing and growing, and guess what? I'm not gonna keep paying $200 for them shoes that you want, sweetheart. That doesn't work like that. There has to be a balance between the relationship you have with your kids. Definitely, there have to be a balance. You know, you still gotta give them that trust, and you still gotta give them that respect. But still, you are a parent, so you have to. Yes, go to Walmart, get them those cheapy choppy shoes. They want to act a fool. Guess what? They're gonna be Walmart out. That's how they're gonna be dressed. Payless is for it is for me and my kids. Let me tell you something. Payless been for me for years. I find shoes in Payless that I can't even find at Foot Action and Finish Line and Champs and all these other places. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure. I only got 2 minutes on my watch. Oh man, I'm just so honored and so blessed to have this opportunity to be back on live, to talk with you guys. I mean, this is my outlet. This is everything to me, and I'm thankful for everyone. Thank you. Just a reminder, next week, Wednesday, is September 19. We are talking about All Lives Matter. We're not talking about just Black lives. We're talking about All Lives Matter. It is a really huge topic. A lot of things is happening in the world. We need to be aware of the things that's happening. You know, we need to be better people. Take care, Antonio. It was my first time. Good. God bless you. Thank you so much. Amazing comeback. Love you so much. Wish you nothing but the best. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. So next week, September 19, we're talking about All Lives Matter. I would like for everyone to be part of this conversation. It's huge. It's great for everybody. There is something that I know I shared with you guys couple days. This is the nice little gift that we got from my mother. This is why I think I feel her presence. I haven't worn it because I want to get a better chain to go with that. Yes, I know I have to get in contact with her. I love you guys. It's been totally an honor. Love you guys. Looking forward to next week and talking to everyone. Have a blessed night. Thank you, everyone.